When I picked up the phone to ask my son Max about his wedding date, my daughter-in-law Lena looked me straight in the eye with a chilling smile and said, "Oh, we already got married yesterday. We only invited special people." Those words hit me like a bucket of ice water. Special people? Me, who for 3 years had paid their $500 monthly rent, bought every piece of furniture in their home, and stocked their fridge when they had nothing to eat. I wasn't special. I stood there in my own living room, the phone feeling like it weighed 1,000 pounds, watching Max avoid my gaze while Lena lounged on the sofa I'd purchased for them. The pale pink dress I'd bought for $200 hung useless in my closet, along with new shoes and my shattered dream of being part of my only son's big day. I'd imagined myself in the wedding photos, smiling proudly. Instead, those photos would never include me. For weeks, I'd planned every detail, saving $1,000 for a gift, calling my sister Diana in Chicago with the good news, cleaning my house top to bottom in case they stopped by to celebrate. All of it crumbled with those 4 venomous words: only special people. Max finally met my eyes and muttered in a rehearsed tone, "Mom, it was intimate, just us and witnesses." But I knew it was a lie. I'd seen the social media photos. Lena's parents beaming beside the bride and groom, her siblings toasting with champagne, Lena in a white dress I'd indirectly funded with the $800 I'd given her last month for personal expenses. I saw it all, the life I wasn't part of. A week later, exactly 7 days after that humiliation, Lena called, her voice desperate, pleading. No longer the confident woman who'd excluded me, now she trembled. "Renate, the rent's overdue. The landlord's threatening eviction if we don't pay this week. You forgot the transfer." I paused, recalling all the times I'd rushed to the bank, canceled my plans, ate beans and rice to ensure they had a roof. And now, after shutting me out of their lives, they called like nothing happened. "Lena," I said calmly, surprising myself, "didn't I warn you that I only help special people?" The silence was profound. I heard my own heartbeat. For once, she trembled, not me. "Renate, I don't understand," she stammered. "We've always been special to you. You're like a second mom to me." Lies, all wrapped in that sugary voice she used only for requests, the same one for the wedding dress, honeymoon, rings I'd helped find without knowing I'd missed the ceremony. For years, I'd walked on eggshells, weighing every word, gesture, gift, hoping for a scrap of affection from my son. I'd been the perfect mom, the accommodating mother-in-law, the silent ATM who never complained when treated like air. But only special people awakened something dormant in me. I tallied the cost, over $20,000 in 3 years, on rent, food, gifts, emergencies, whims, drained from my retirement, savings, my late husband's inheritance, from my peaceful golden years. All for what? To be a stranger at my son's wedding? That night, after hanging up, I cried, not from sadness, but anger, pent-up frustration, years of swallowed humiliation. I wept for the times my love felt burdensome, my presence inconvenient, my money their only value. For the foolish mother I'd been, lost in making myself indispensable to those who deemed me disposable. The next morning, something shifted. Not just betrayal sting, but a deeper resolve. In the mirror, my tired eyes and wrinkles held a new hardness, a buried determination surfacing. I made coffee without thinking of calling Max. No anxious check for apologies. For once, I was my own priority. At the table, sight of past surprises planned for them, bills counted for their sake, silent tears over indifference. I pulled out my checkbook and statements. Monthly rent, $500 times 36 equals $18,000. Groceries, $200 per month equals $7,200. Gifts, at least $3,000. Medical emergencies, $800. Unpaid car loan, $2,500. AC repair, $600. Furniture, $1,200. Total, $33,300. Wasted from my husband's inheritance, my pension, decades of scrimping to prop up two adults who couldn't respect me? That night, after hanging up, I cried, not from sadness, but anger, pent-up frustration, years of swallowed humiliation. I wept for the times my love felt burdensome, my presence inconvenient, my money their only value. For the foolish mother I'd been, lost in making myself indispensable to those who deemed me disposable. The next morning, something shifted. Not just betrayal sting, but a deeper resolve. In the mirror, my tired eyes and wrinkles held a new hardness, a buried determination surfacing. I made coffee without thinking of calling Max. No anxious check for apologies. For once, I was my own priority. At the table, sight of past surprises planned for them, bills counted for their sake, silent tears over indifference. I pulled out my checkbook and statements. Monthly rent, $500 times 36 equals $18,000. Groceries, $200 per month equals $7,200. Gifts, at least $3,000. Medical emergencies, $800. Unpaid car loan, $2,500. AC repair, $600. Furniture, $1,200. Total, $33,300. Wasted from my husband's inheritance, my pension, decades of scrimping to prop up two adults who couldn't respect me? The phone rang. Max. Normally, I'd rush, heart pounding, hoping for reconciliation. This time, I let it ring out. Then Lena called. Same. A text from Max. Mom, please answer. We need to talk. Deleted. Unread. At 2 p.m., I walked purposelessly past the park where I'd taken little Max, who once called me the best mom ever. When had he become this? When had I started buying affection? At the bank, Mr. Klein, the manager who'd processed my transfers for years, waved. I marched in. Cancel all automatic transfers. Protect my accounts. No one else accesses them. Surprised, he asked if something happened. I've opened my eyes, I said. As he worked, my phone buzzed relentlessly. Max, Lena. I silenced it. Mrs. Richter, he said, handing papers. I've seen your generosity. I hope you're not pressured. Touched by a near stranger's concern, more than Max's in months, I replied, No, I've stopped pressuring myself. Leaving, I felt light, unburdened. My money was mine. No more obligations to those who saw me as a resource. At home, I pondered forsaken joys, trips untaken, friends unseen, hobbies abandoned, all sacrificed for their needs. Then 3 cars outside, Max's, Lena's, and unknown. Through windows, movement inside. They'd used the keys I'd given in trust. Deep breath. I opened the door. Max sat, head in hands. Lena paced. An older man rifled my papers. What's this? I demanded, voice booming. Lena rushed. Renate, thank God. We need to talk. Mr. Fisher is from the law firm about your situation. My situation? Calmly, I'm fine. Max lifted his head, panicked. Mom, the bank said you canceled transfers, blocked us. We don't understand. Fisher extended a hand. Dr. Fisher, family law. Your children worry about your mental well-being. They've asked me to assess. I ignored the hand, gathered my papers. These are private, no consent. Max, Mom, you're acting strange, cutting us off, ignoring calls. You need help. Lena grasped my hand falsely. Renate, honey, stress, loneliness, at your age, confusion's normal. Confusion rang alarms. They aim to be me incompetent, seize finances. I'm not confused, I declared firmly, clearer than ever. Leave now. Fisher, your children can intervene if decisions are impaired. They've documented concerns. Laughter escaped, hoarse. Like deciding my money is mine, not funding adults who treat me like trash? Lena bristled. We've never treated you badly. You're family. Everything is ours someday anyway. We're speeding it up. Truth bare. I was already gone to them. Just inheritance in advance. Out. All of you. Max, we can't. Rent car, credit card you co-signed. You can't cut us off. Who says years paying for unwelcome lives? No more.
They left, wounded dignity. Max's parting ends badly, you alone with needing care. Max, I'm already alone, by choice, not neglect. Door closed, silence beautiful, freedom's hush. Sleepless that night, not regret, but adrenaline. Planning like a general, if war, I'd fight smart. At 6 a.m., dressed for battle. First, lawyer Mr. Weber, from husband's will days. Mrs. Richter, common elder abuse, federal crime. Entering, reviewing documents, violation. We documented transfers, gifts, pressures, changed will to shield assets. 3 hours reviewing. He whistled at $33,300. You could have traveled, enjoyed, instead financed disrespect. Plan. New locks, security cameras, new bank account. Live postponed life. Hardware store. Mr. Summer, witness to pass-bys for them. No emergencies, my house, best locks. His son Ethan installed systems, Providence. As they prepped, unknown call. Lena, don't hang, we talk civilized. Speak. Wedding mistake. Special dinner at yours? Cook like old times? Manipulation obvious. How much rent owed? Silence. 1,000, 2 months? But miss you too. Miss me or money? Both, honest, important. If so, why exclude? Last call, not asking money? Silence. Never. Lena, explain once. Treated like ATM with feelings. Used, ignored, humiliated. Choice made, not special, now mine. Hung up, phone off, Liberation Day uninterrupted. Afternoon, salon, neglected year plus. Canceled appointments for their urgents. Full treatment, cut, color, mani-pedi. Spent on self, guilt-free. Cynthia, looked beautiful, but free. Good happen? Learned no. Home, unknown woman on porch. Mrs. Richter? Yes. Eleanor Brooks, neighbor. Heard loud voices yesterday. Worried? Strangers concerned touched, more than sons. Coffee inside? Unbelievable story. Shared all, she listened, teared. Right thing. Similar with daughter. Cut money when calls only needs. Threats, blackmail, 6 months, genuine apology. Real relationship now. Hope sparked. Maybe Max and Lena understand. Maybe. Your responsibility? Live your life. Next day, Ethan and Mr. Summer installed. Phone rang, unknown, ignored. New skill, selective silence. Cameras for peace, irony, protect from sun. Call Diana, lost touch, talks financial reports masked as news, told all. About time, heart broke hearing brag dollars as love. One'd say Max never loving words, helped or bought. Like a provider, not a person. Lena, future tense. When gone, remodel or invest. Waiting death. Revelation. Obstacle to money. While pleasing, they planned sans me. Eleanor brought coffee. Company after yesterday. Shared patterns. Indispensable, emergencies, resist, question sanity. Bitter laugh. Guilty cutting? First 3 months daily, then results, jobs, means living. Learned I'm person, not resource. Afternoon, husband's grave. Neglected months. Their urgence over taxi fare. Sat, talked. Lost myself post you. Energy max, best mom. Forgot self. Son unrecognizable or blind. Money spent caring. Not anymore. Learned. Home, 3 cars again. Cameras, Max, Lena, 2 unknowns, agitated. Stayed car, called Weber. Don't exit, coming, police too. Restraining order. Patrols arrived, officers talked, Max gesticulated, Lena cried. Officer, safe out, visitors leave. Max shouted, ridiculous, family! Family threatens incompetence, breaks in, treats mom ATM. Lena, pay owed, cosign bills. Weber, communications through me, consult lawyer, full payment ducks. They drove defeated. Not over, but confident. Help, support, clarity. Eleanor hosted dinner. Met daughter, healthy respect, sincere interest, no money asks. Wanted it with Max. Maybe someday. First, learn respect, not income. Peaceful days. Cameras caught drive-bys, studying routine, logged for permanent order. Friday. Doorbell, cameras, well-dressed woman. Social investigator, senior services, wellness check. Changes, cut family, paranoia. Escalation, government involved. ID checked, let in. Reports, financial changes, isolation, paranoia, refused help. Lena's wording. Call lawyer first. Wellness check, if nothing hide. Calling anyway. Weber arrived. Court order, representation, unauthorized, harassment. Detailed abuse, $33,300, exclusion, blackmail, violation. Schmidt reviewed, discomforted. Why stop support? Discovered using, not mother, account. Tired financing seeing me obstacle. Family help, responsibility? Raised to 18, tools for independence. 35, married, capable. Choice, not anymore. Weber, normal 35-year-old can't pay rent sans a 71-year-old mom? Schmidt, no risk, case closed. Weber, escalating, desperate, could sue incompetence, expensive, hard win, but possible guardian if sympathetic judge or psychiatrist. Call Diana. Notice far from money, risk relations, spend lawyers, reputation, all access account? Revelation. Nature bare, no reconciliation. Painful, liberating, no guilt protecting. Evening, Eleanor invited garden club friends. Cynthia, Maria, Carmen, Alfreda, all similar abuses. Shared. Hurts, not money lost, realizing love imagined. Alfreda, true love unbought, if paid, never real. Loneliness with unloving worse than alone, at least good company. Toast wisdom. Night, stars brighter, eyes clearer. Alone financially, exciting. Travel, remodel, close, donate, invest self. Month later, routine. Breakfast, garden, lunch friends, afternoons painting. Passion pre-financier. Thursday, Weber Grimm. Filed incompetence, guardian request. Stones fell. Son stealing legally. Proof? Witnesses erratic, unpaid bills, hoarded meds, fabricated. Dr. Lehman, refusal proof decline. Pharmacy, green nervous. Lena asked meds, worried strange, told vitamins and aspirin. She insisted proof neglect. Sign thinking insurance. Tricked. Write clarifying statement. Of course, sorry. Davis, hostile. Crazy, cameras war zone, strangers, yelling family. Out of context, no reasoning. Defense, own evaluation Dr. Moore. Expert capacity. Results above average, competent, excellent function. Why? Elder exploitation, common. Emergency club meeting. Outraged. Testify, clear, strong. Alfreda, greedy children generations. But you, Docs, support, friends. Cried that night, grief. Goodbye illusion. Emerged iron determination, dignity, freedom. Trial 3 weeks, suited, determined. Not just capacity, dignity, freedom, value beyond account. Hall, Max and Lena dressed funeral-like. Eyes met. Max avoided, Lena cold. Their lawyer tried portray confused, manipulated. Decline, cut support irrational, paranoia systems, isolated under influence. Witnesses, Lena, Oscar tears. Second mom, devastating. Cross, no non-money call date. Wedding exclusion, special context. Max, generous, now erratic, manipulated. Cross, 33,300. Visit sans money. Break-in, power pressure. 35 need mom rent. Davis, superficial. Lehman, refusal proof. Ours, green, tricked. Moore, excellent state. Summer, competence. Eleanor and friends, vitality. Relationships. My testimony. Story full. 33,300. Humiliation, manipulation, violation. Stop. Understood not love, transaction. Money welcome, I not. Regret, only delay. Cross, try confuse. Answered clear. New friends manipulation. Mutual respect, not financial. Closings, there's victim external. Weber, not incompetent, freed abuse. No medical evidence. Frustration, income lost. Rational right to protect.